You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
The opening week of the NRL Finals gave fans exactly what they hoped for. High drama, fierce competition, and a game that kept everyone on edge until the dying minutes. At AMI Park in Melbourne, the Storm secured a hard-fought 26-18 victory over the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs, booking themselves a spot in the preliminary final and leaving the Bulldogs to fight for survival in a sudden death semi next week. From the start, the atmosphere was charged. The Bulldogs came into this clash searching for their first playoff win in a decade, while the Storm, already seasoned finals campaigners, were determined to prove that experience counts when the pressure is on. The night took a difficult turn for Canterbury early on, with skipper Stephen Crichton forced off after just 20 minutes. A suspected syndesmosis injury saw him later return on crutches, and his absence was a huge blow to a side that already needed everything to go right to topple Melbourne. Despite the setback, the Bulldogs refused to roll over. Toby Sexton, who had barely featured in recent months, was thrown into the action and made an immediate impact. With his very first touch, he crossed the line to lift his side, sparking a fight back that had the Storm under real pressure. Matt Burton also stood tall, shifting into the centers and breaking through Melbourne's defense to put the Dogs ahead midway through the second half. But, as often happens in finals football, it was the Storm who found the extra gear when it mattered most. Tyron Wishart powered over in the 65th minute to swing momentum back to the home side, with young halfback Jonah Pezzett calmly nailing the conversion. Pezzett, filling in for the injured Jerome Hughes, was playing in his first ever final, and his composure in big moments was a storyline all of its own. The Bulldogs were still in the fight late on, but the cruelest blow came when Will Warbrick read a desperate offload, intercepted cleanly, and sprinted nearly the full length of the field to seal the win for Melbourne. It was a dagger for Canterbury, who had given everything despite battling through a wave of injuries. Adding to the frustration, Bulldogs coach Cameron Ciraldo was left fuming at what he believed were poor refereeing decisions that swung key moments against his side. He stopped short of fully unloading, but made it clear that he felt zero luck went the Dogs' way. For Melbourne, the win comes at a cost, with Nelson Asofa-Solomona unavailable through suspension for the rest of the finals, but they now have the luxury of a week off to reset. The Bulldogs, meanwhile, must regroup quickly. Their season is still alive, but without Crichton and with other injury concerns, the road ahead looks daunting. It was a contest filled with courage, controversy, and the kind of drama that finals football is built on. The Storm march on, while the Bulldogs are left battered but still breathing, clinging to hope as they prepare for their sudden death showdown next week. Stay subscribed for more videos.